Hey folks, it's me again. You know, your boy. Guess what we about to eat? Some oxtails, but not any kind of oxtails. We're gonna have some Instant Pot. Instant Pot, say it with me, Instant Pot oxtails. And that's exactly what I said. Shake your head up and down so you understand what I'm saying. These are going to be cooked in an Instant Pot with some beef broth. So what I first need to do is prepare the meat. And like I always tell everyone, make sure you clean your meat. I can't emphasize how it is important to clean your meat. This meat could have fallen on the floor in a plant and they just threw it right back on and wrapped it on up. So it's always important to clean your meat. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take this meat and clean it. So we can then be prepared to put it in the Instant Pot. And we're going to pick up from there. So let me go ahead and clean these oxtails up real good. And I'm going to put it in this Instant Pot. You hear me? Okay, I'll be right back. See that water? Oh yeah, oxtail cleaning time. We're going to go ahead and start getting some of these oxtails up in here. And when I say oxtails, these are actually the tails that's been chopped up. These things have become so popular that they are overwhelmingly expensive. These little ones right here, because I got these at the local Todos. Can you see? We were able to get them for a little less price. Another one for $10. It's roughly, this is roughly how many pounds? 1.1 pounds is going for a little over $9 a pound. Okay. Come on, boo boo. Get you up in there. Get you in there. Nice and soaky. Okay, look at that. And all you need to do is just get some water on them clean. Make sure there's no debris hanging off of them. You know, you never know what happens to this stuff when it's in the factories. When they cut it all up. Okay. I'll usually do a 2 for 2. So, I don't have to be perfect. Just rinse them off real nice. And put your oxtails up in there. Believe it or not, these oxtails are so frozen that the water almost instantly became ice cold. Now, my son wants more than this. So, I don't know how this is going to work. But, you know, I'm going to ahead and put another pack in. This is another $10 pack of oxtails. I really need to get a bigger Instant Pot. But since there's only 2 of us, I don't really see the reason why. Well, I can't justify because I also like to cook my rice in my Instant Pot. This water is really cold. Okay. That is ice cold. Now, I think I'm going to stop at this point. I think I have enough oxtails for right now. So, here comes the broth. And no, I don't need to wash my hands to put the broth in. Now, I'm only going to put 1 container of broth in because I'm going to put it into the Instant Pot. And then I'm going to go ahead and cut up some other stuff like some onions and celery. We're going to put some oxtail seasoning in it. We're going to put that's a little bit of salt and pepper, and either some cilantro or some Cajun powder just to give it a slight bite, but not enough to take away from the quality of the meat. So I'm going to go ahead and put this in the Instant Pot. We're going to cook this for about 2 hours. That should be enough to get everything nice and tender and soft, and to the point where it's literally falling off the bones for you. And you just eat that, and your mouth just sit there and go, blah, 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 and then you're good. So let me go ahead and put this in the Instant Pot, get it set on, and remember, do not cook this on any other setting other than steam. Otherwise, it's not going to be as tender as you're going to like. That steam gets into that meat, and it breaks it down, and it makes it soft, it makes it tender, it makes it. Once these are done, you can be toothless and be able to eat oxtails. Not a tooth in your mouth and be able to eat these oxtails. So I'll be back with you guys. Peeps, it's part 2. So anyway, that's what it looks like. Snacky cake. So, we got enough juice. Looks like it. We're going to take 1 pack of brown gravy. One pack of onion gravy. And 1 pack of mushroom gravy. Now, along with that, we're going to put in some oxtail seasoning. I hate these. Well, more than enough. Where's my spoon? Okay. And we're going to give it a good stir. Now there's actually enough room to stick a few more, I almost said neck bones, oxtails in here. I'll put the real onions up in here. Look at that. Look at this right here. Look at that. Look how easy that meat. Oh, comes right off that bone. Not playing at all. Now we won't be cooking it for another 30 minutes. The celery is not going. I should have put the celery in first because the celery takes longer to cook. But those oxtails are pretty much done. I'm just gonna have it simmer for a little bit to finish off these celeries. Oh, you know, there was something else I was going to put in here. Remember I said I wanted to give it a little bite of something? Now, I'm going to also, I think my son, I normally make it with rice, but I think he said for some strange reason, he wanted some potatoes. So I might make some garlic potatoes. Doesn't really matter if it's instant or actual whole potatoes. It all goes in the same way. So I'm going to let this simmer for probably another 20 minutes. I don't need to put it on steam because the oxtails are good. I just need to get the celery to moisten up, to soften up a little bit, and we're there. We are really there. Mm-mm. Oh, like butter. Let me go get the other season I want to add to it. So there is 2 seasonings. I want to add a little of this one. And where is the other one? Where's my cilantro? Where are you, boo-boo? I don't see you. You know, that's crazy. I do not see it anywhere. I think it's time to reorganize my seasonings because I've gotten so many things. I've gotten a bit crazy. So, all right. I'm going to add a little bit of cayenne pepper. Not much. Just enough. Give it a little bite. Excuse me. Yeah, buddy. Snacky cake. And to be real but crazy, we are going to do just a smidget. And when I say a smidget, I mean a smidget of curry powder. Just a dab. And that's it. We are done. Now we just gonna let this simmer for a little bit. And then while this is simmering, I gotta go make some mashed potatoes. And we might have some Korean, what do they call? Potatoes. Because my son, I bought a couple. He said go ahead and make some. So I'm gonna bake at least one. Probably cut it in half, give him a part of it, so he can get an idea of what a Korean purple potato tastes like. So I'll be back with you guys. So I had to make another batch of oxtails because before I had a chance to make this video, my son had already forgot how to him, and he ate them all. So here we go. Instant Pot done oxtails. Sitting on the bed of mashed potatoes. Ooh, that broth from the oxtails is really good. If you notice, if you look very carefully, there's almost no effort done to pull that meat off these oxtails. I'm telling you, I regret having the attitude of I'll never eat a tail, because once I've tried oxtails, you can't go back. Woo. Again, look very carefully at the meat. It comes straight off, no effort. It peels straight off the bones. And that is mostly done because of the Instant Pot. Steaming this meat makes it exceptionally tender and easy to eat. So you don't have to fight with trying to bite it. The meat's too tough. Ooh. But it is hot. If you never had oxtails, I don't really know how to explain what oxtails taste like. It's have a beefy texture taste to it, but not quite any type of beef that you've eaten before. Ooh. So, how would I rate my Instant Pot cooked oxtails? I think it's more tender than the frying pan version of it because of, again, the steam in the Instant Pot. Overall, between the two, I like this better. It's soft, it's tender, it's moist, it's easy to eat. The meat comes up. The meat is so tender that it literally falls right off the bone. There's literally no effort in getting this meat, which is useful because basically you're eating a tail. How about I rate Instant Pot cooked oxtails? Oxtails already taste delicious, so it already by itself will get at least an 8-9 rating. I don't give 10s often, but I would have to say this is probably close to 10 you ever going to get, such as tenderness, easy to cook, prepare. There's almost no effort in preparing it other than washing it and putting beef broth in the Instant Pot, cooking it for. Well, what I did is I cooked it for 60 minutes. Then I put the gravy in it and onions and celery. And then I cooked it for another 60 minutes. That's how that worked. Absolutely scrumptious. All right, family. That is my version of oxtails cooked in the Instant Pot. Good God Almighty. Until next time, you take care of yourself. Live long, live happy. Enjoy yourself. Until next time, Cooking with Ron is out.